system. 1. Based on one's current knowledge and understanding of natural existence. 2. The first principle of elementalism is this: I accept at all times and all places that I could be wrong about anything. 3. This principle is not to be used as an excuse for one's shortcomings, but rather for a shield against rigidity and ignorance, especially in the face of counterproductive pride. 4. To be worthy of being called an elementalist, you must first discover your affinity. One's affinity is based upon the personality and molecular composition. Think of it as your base element. Laws of elementalism. 1. You may not leave your body unless you die. 2. Astral travel does not exist. It is the mechanism by which the living person is separated from mind and the body is stolen by the profane. 3. In nature the dead do not rise. To leave one's body is to work against nature. 4. It is the gravest of all crimes against nature to drift between bodies as a stain of falsity on reality, and it is always psychological abuse. 5. Dissolving the ego is a form of suicide. Occupying the body of another, really just a cruel trick, always results in psychological harm or death. Even worse, it perpetuates the delusion of the enlightened, brainless practitioner. 6. Love is not the law. Love can never be a law because it is biased. 7. Death causes the gradual decay and decomposition of the body, form, and the mind ego. That the substance and magnetic force can be recirculated into a new life form. 8. Death is not inevitable. One that uses their life to attain knowledge through effort and trains the form can reach a point of development of eternal continuity and retain the physical body internally. 9. All that grasp at the true nature of reality may discover a higher form of being, i.e., dragon form. Page 4. Never in the midst of the GOD, Global Order of Death. Just answering your question in advance, somehow knowing that would be the first question. Folks would ask after such an abrupt and squintingly vague title. Were I to have skipped all that and started in a more sensible, read dull, way with this contemplation, it would have gone, never in the midst of the G.O.D. Global Order of Death, has it ever been wise to allow yourself to be completely disarmed. Maybe even more so intellectually, psychologically, than materially. Those that tout spiritual awakening, religion, a dissolved ego, love as a sure method of navigating reality, and truly the ultimate means to it all, those are the dead, having lost their life in error, and seek to exchange place with the foolish followers of fads and trends and religions. Popular culture is always deadly. How are any of those that follow anything but sacrificial lambs to the transitory? Death is not a default condition. It is the destination of dissolution, disaster, and failure. To forfeit the unworthy shell, GOD wants to lead everyone to heaven, the outer darkness, so that they can steal away the very vessels of our being and reincarnate in copies of our life forms. Globalism is a not-so-subtle ploy to bring all vitality into an unstable waveform by ending the life-death barrier and filling the world with corpses. They intend to do this by testing all clocks and measuring fluctuation vitality. Spirituality only exists to lead the dead back to their graves.